Now let's talk about your competitive nature. In some of your videos on your channel, you're ready for the competition. So where does that competitive drive come from?
I mean, I think it just comes from when I used to play with my brother. I mean, I just always wanted to beat him. And then also being a woman on a game that's male dominated, I feel like you definitely have to prove yourself. So shout out to all the guys, all my friends that I play with. They've been very supportive. But I'm not gonna say.
Up next, the Pelicans taking on the 76ers. For the New Orleans Pelicans, they're on solid footing, currently ranked 6th in the Western Conference. Sixers, Pelicans, coming right up. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Kyle Lowry out there with Maxey. And it's Oubre in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, the backcourt, McCollum and Jones. Ingram and Zion, your small and power forwards. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Well, Clark, one thing you love about this time of year, every team in the league still has a chance to do great things.
Yeah, and you know, for some teams, BA, that means winning a championship. For other teams, that just means continuing to move in a positive direction.
And it's the Sixers to start out. Lowry with it. Harris outside. Outside Oubre. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Another shot. No good off the back of the rim. McCollum on the wing. Oubre with a steal. To the inside. Williams grabs the board. McCollum against Oubre. With the floater. McCollum's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Lowry surveys the D. Five on the clock. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
He shoots. Pelicans keep it alive. Pass to Ingram. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Maxey finds Lowry. Now here's Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Lowry against McCollum. Up and over Lowry. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, New Orleans hasn't made the playoffs in consecutive years since 2008-2009.
You know, B.A., that was back in the Chris Paul era. They only reached the postseason twice with Anthony Davis. But in recent years, injuries have prevented them from reaching their potential.
Now here's Oubre. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Now here's Harris. Back to Oubre. Launches it. And the shot is good. Harris making the play.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
McCollum, the pass to Jones. And Embiid with the block.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Nice D from Valanciunas.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Here's Ingram. The putback.
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Now Maxey, big-time contributor on offense, just over 22 points a game. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Jones with the ball, picked up by Lowry. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Lowry brings the double team. Back to Jones. This one for three. Buries it from three.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Maxey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the 76ers this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
Now here's Williamson. Embiid with a steal. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Back to Williamson. Pass to Valanciunas. Jones with the ball. McCollum looking it over. There's the drive. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Yeah, just great initiative from McCollum. He welcomes any scoring opportunity the defense gives him.
Here's Lowry. No points yet. Pass to Embiid. Back to Lowry. To the paint to halt the run. And finished off by Embiid inside.
Kyle Lowry.
The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. McCollum against Maxey. Here's Valanciunas. Outside Jones. Just 5 to shoot. They shoot again. And Valanciunas with the lay-in. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, the half-and-half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Melton, he's checked in for Lowry. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out the 76ers, they know they're capable of more, and I think we can expect to see them increasing their efforts in the games ahead.
Now here's Melton, averaging around 5 points a game. Tipped away. Pass to Maxey. The 3. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
You've got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
Well, Clark, it's nice to have a guard like DeAnthony Melton who takes care of business on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I love that about him. Old school two-way guard, B.A. Because he can make shots, he can make plays, but he also can defend. And he does it all with a level of professionalism and focus that you like to see.
Now here's Maxey. His last outing, we saw him score 22. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the 76ers. They're in a solid spot right now, 5th place.
Checking out Philadelphia, they're not in any danger of a slow start. In position right now to challenge for a top seed this season.
They've eliminated that possibility in my eyes. I mean, they've come together quickly. And I think they're going to be right in the playoff mix all season.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Nance can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Maxey passes to Embiid. Up and over McCollum. Embiid can't hit. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And here is Maxey. Pass to Oubre. Melton outside. Over Jones. They get it again. The kick out to Maxey. Here's Embiid. And the layup is good off the glass. Embiid's got 8.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive boards. You've got to box that guy out.
Oubre against Ingram. If you look back on Sixers history, the list of legendary big men is a long one.
Exactly, B.A. And let me tell you this, Embiid's name is right there near the top of that list. You know, you think about the likes of Chamberlain, Moses Malone, those guys certainly on the list. Embiid joining them, that says a lot. You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Daniels is checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for McCollum. Both free throws good from Ingram. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Melton outside. Maxey surveys. And here's Oubre from the arc. Pelicans cleared away. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Philly ball. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Philadelphia, number 1.
Well, over these last few games, they've been putting excellent pressure on the ball handlers and then turning those forced errors into easy points.
Maxey on the wing. Alvarado defending. Harris has got room with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
No wasted motion with Harris. He's so smooth and polished as a scorer. Gets those catch-and-shoot jumpers off nicely.
Here's Daniels. Takes it inside. Back to Nance. Outside Ingram. Here's Daniels. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Timeout called, the 76ers. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
You know, in that game, it was just too much disparity in effort level between the two teams, especially on the glass.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Batum is checked in for Philadelphia. Hield comes in for Oubre. The Pelicans have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Alvarado, the pass to Ingram. Nance in the post. Embiid's there. Outside Ingram. Shot clock at 6. And the Pelicans get another bucket right there.
Ingram knocking down the long two. He's extremely effective from there.
Melton, right side. Maxey finds Hield. Batum outside. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, you can't forget about the long arms of Batum. I mean, I want to see him be more active on the offensive glass because he's capable.
Pass to Nance. Here's Daniels. Here he goes. The kick out to Nance. Three-pointer. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 7 tonight. And so the ball out of bounds. He'll touch it last.
And no one in the NBA has done a better job than them of finding second chance points. They crash every board and really work hard to try and find points every trip down.
Ranking #1 in steals, this team gets after it on the defensive end. They aren't afraid to take chances and go for opportunities to take the ball when they see them. And here's Ingram from the arc. He drops it from range. Ingram's got 7 points.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up too. Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now here's Alvarado. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Utah.
And he brought the defense, secured 4 steals over the course of the game.
And it's Larry Nance with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team
The
foul.
Sixers trailing. Maxey with it. Pass to Melton. Outside Hield. Now Embiid. Back to Hield. Takes the 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Over Embiid. Again, the miss by Ingram.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Hield passes to Maxey. And he drops it in from the low post. And now it's just a 2-point New Orleans lead.
And Hield's playmaking continues to improve. Solid pass right there to the open teammate.
Pass to Ingram. 56 seconds left in the opening quarter. Misses the layup.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Melton outside. Embiid against Nance. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. New Orleans has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Pass to Ingram. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Reed's checked in. Maxey on the wing. Alvarado defending. Embiid misses. Fires from way outside. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Pelicans ahead, up by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Pelicans. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Trey Murphy. And it's Hawkins in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Zion Williamson is doing his homework. He said, quote, I watched a lot of old school players and I tried to figure out their mindsets, and all of their mindsets were the same. People remember winners. So whenever the time comes for me to be done with the game of basketball, I want them to say he was a winner. Guys, he's on his way.
So true. Thanks, Allie.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Step back shot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Williamson passes to Hawkins. Back to Williamson. Sinks that one from the post. Williamson's got his first points in this one.
You know, coach gets mad when Williamson gets hit and there's no whistle, and it happens a lot.
Harris outside. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Murphy. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Maxey. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And there's the rejection. Ooh, poked away. Oubre on the wing. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. Oubre's gotten his second bucket on the night. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
And guys, we've also seen them do a great job with steals. I know that's a stat that can cut both ways. It's not always meaningful, but those turnovers forced can turn into easy baskets at times.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's McCollum, coming off a 22-point game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Hield comes in for Covington, and it's Tyrese Maxey in for Lowry. The Sixers leading. Maxey passes to Harris. Back to Maxey. Now here's Harris. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Lakers.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Here's Ingram. Second chance effort. It's deflected. Maxey against McCollum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Willing to sacrifice himself.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got it. And one.
You got double. Back cross.
Oh, boy, that. Yeah. Yep. Shot. Come on, y'all, keep moving. Yo, keep moving. To the perimeter. Rotate. Yep. Oh, gotta move. Go. Yep. Watch him.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 6. Pass to Nance. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Friday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that matchup with Washington, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Now here's Harris. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. And now an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And, you know, this team relies on Tobias Harris to score the ball, especially from these spots on the floor.
And Nance gets it to go on the assist by McCollum. And Philadelphia calls time here.
76ers. y'all. I'm looking for the loudest section. If you get loud, you get T-shirt.
Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the Sixers. And a look here at the shooters doing the most damage from long range this season. Third is Tobias Harris.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Maxey passes to Hield. Harris outside. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Nance. Hield from outside. Pure from three-point range. Hield's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. The Pelicans trail. Now Ingram. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Pass to Nance. And Maxey over to help. 4 on the clock. McCollum. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Off the pass, McCollum can be instantaneous. He doesn't think, he just shoots.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And here's Oubre. He's got 5. And here's Embiid. He's guarded by Nance. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Oubre. The shot by Ingram, no good.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
And one of the more imposing guys at the center position, Joel Embiid.
As unique a player as we've got in the league in terms of his size, just mammoth, and his agility and skill level, so special for a guy of his size. His production is absolutely crazy. Perennial MVP candidate now and perhaps for several years to come.
Daniels is checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for C.J. McCollum. Here's the break. That one's good for 2. Jones has got 5 now.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
Pass to Harris. Down low. Whoa! Embiid with the slam.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Alvarado. Drives to the hoop. And it's blocked by Embiid. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Alvarado, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam.
Here's Maxey. Fires it. And it's Hield. That time on the assist from Maxey. Maxey's got 5 assists tonight.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And the Pelicans call time here.
Yeah, he's hurting the team. Taking low percentage shots, failing to make the next pass.
And the 76ers making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Pass to Ingram.
Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, Kyle Lowry.
Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 13.
They're hammering away inside. 6 consecutive points coming from the interior.
Harris finds Lowry. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it. That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Embiid. Whoa! Joel Embiid with the follow.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Alvarado outside. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Lowry to pass to Oubre. Back to Lowry. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Got a piece of it. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Jones. Outside Maxey. Out to Harris. From the arc. Rebounded by Daniels. New Orleans has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Daniels. Driving in. Can't hit that one. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Now here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Here's Harris. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Murphy.
But you've got to stay down on the shot fake. I mean, once Harris has you fooled, then you're done.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And Harris drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
2 minutes remaining.
Daniels passes to Valanciunas.
2 minutes.
Shoots over Embiid. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Valanciunas has got 8.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Embiid passes to Maxey. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it.
And they've been very accurate from the free throw line. This is not a team you want to foul.
And they have to be pleased with their low turnover rate. It's the best in the league because they are fantastic at maintaining control. Batum is checked in for Oubre. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
3rd team foul.
Here's Alvarado. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game.
And, you know, during this second quarter, I just don't think he's looked like himself at all.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Pelicans trail. Alvarado, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Hawkins, hounded by Harris. Alvarado outside. 6 on the shot clock. And Embiid with the block.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
And Harris has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Here's Embiid. Embiid just brushing off the contact inside.
Hey, Embiid is used to this. It's second nature to him. That's why he's so good at being able to score through contact.
And Embiid with the block. Inside. Batum gets the bucket. And it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
Far from just a perimeter shooter, I like seeing Batum go to work in the painted area.
Here's Alvarado. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
8 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Lowry left side. Three-pointer Embiid. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. Played tremendous D, challenging every shot at the rim. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Joel, the reserves have been awesome so far. What are you seeing from them?
On the bench, as offensive line, they've come in, they scored the ball, they've got it stopped, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
Helps to have backup. Good luck in the second half.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Joel Embiid having an outstanding game. He had 18 points, 4 block shots, and 1 steal. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Sixers?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. A good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to force those guys to stay outside.
And Kenny, what'd you see from New Orleans?
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end. They have to clean that up and clean up their ball handling and make better decisions.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Taking a look at the 76ers. Harris and Embiid are in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Oubre in at the small forward position.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
Lowry into the lane, out to Harris. Clock at 6. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
No surprise seeing Embiid rise up like that. Fantastic at getting around the defense on the offensive glass.
Well, New Orleans shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Ingram with the ball. Picked up by Embiid. Yep, that one's good. Ingram's got 15.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Maxey. Pass to Harris. From outside the arc. Pelicans cleared away. Valanciunas has got 5 rebounds tonight. Williamson finds McCollum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. And McCollum.
Let it go, baby. Yo, Harris. With the flag. Put it back. Put it back. Get to him. Rebound. The snacks at grab it. Grab that. Rebound. The snacks at grab it. Grab that. Tobias. And one. Tobias.
Yo, watch CJ.
Screen coming.
Don't forget the clock. Clock.
I got your help.
Hey, yo, who got Embiid? Knock this in, baby.
Get through. Lucas, you got your... Push him. Ingram. Step out. Pressure force, man.
Timeout. Start it.
Walk. Board.
Corner, Phil. Here we go. Get it going. McCollum.
And a foul.
Take that one.
Man.
Get it.
Skip.
Right side. Oh, and a foul.
Yo, matchup. Where's CJ?
Hey, yo, D'Angelo Lowry. And one.
Flagrant one, 2 shots.
Good.
Oh, foul.
Here's McCollum. 13 points in the game. Driving to the basket, pass to Nance. An open look for Ingram. Nails the wide open jumper. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, one of the things Ingram did is make his shooting stroke a little more compact, and that's allowed him to be much more consistent as a marksman.
Blocked! It's stolen by Ingram. Unloads. Connects. The jumper drops. Ingram's got 19 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Maxey with it. He's got 12. Pass to Embiid. Over Nance. The Sixers with another miss. Oh, stolen by Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Dropping the hammer. That's why Embiid looks to get deep inside position.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. New Orleans calls timeout. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Alvarado's checked in. And over these last 10 games, these are the players at the point guard position that have been the most effective from the foul line. 5th, Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, when this group goes to the line, odds are they're sinking their shots. As a result, the defense really has to question whether they can be as aggressive as they'd like to be.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Nance can't get it to go. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Oubre on the wing. Goes back up. The shot, no good. Nice D from Nance.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Daniels is checked in for New Orleans. 6 to shoot. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.